Good morning, meeting at Nana Achua Akuma Amwako, between so from me, Jetty the sparkling diamond. Member baby Aquaba at the sunrise, a Jumidi so. Yes, streaming live our Facebook, a GH Live TV, and a GH Live Radio. Boraho, ne streaming, ne share. Nani and come have a massive conversation right here on the show. You're making count commenting now at the amount 85 for honomo.
Me am so am te high from Ekia asi do WhatsApp. Me ka wo say ye wo app e Play Store and na say App Store. De here na say u data obekwa ko a download the NG sika baby NG sika mpo. There's no subscription, there's nothing. Just download the app and that's ready. That's good. And also make I was saying here your comment to me edo comment after numbers na a good screen eso.
Entire sheshe ye ho aye feye pata emu styles ankasa emu different fabrics emu different designs and na sheshe me ne ekue na no pay a ye ho aye fe na ni nada every Lufam Stores Enterprise omo ewo Atomic Junction overhead na se ho a and I will go to Lufam Stores Enterprise overhead na se ho a and I wo mo ebutu obenya size bia pata no egumu ahodo style bia wo pe no wo de atwifa Lufam Stores Enterprise na ekoje wo de Ghana manta yeremi e wo se wo hye Ghana made in Ghana product and then na so no obenya no e wo Lufam Stores Enterprise for omo e wo 055 44 85 446 055 4485 446 Instagram Lufam Fashion GH follow one na frɛ one na kwaje won so wotie
now you call history of the day and International Women's Day nana International Women's Day
say instead kwa ye made
I was so celebrating your kakra.
You say the one thing I am me promoting the black women. The black women also matters, and the black woman is also capable. The black woman can do it.
Yeah.
The black woman in Kanwa Heya Santoa. Black woman in Kanwa any. International Women's Day. No. What happy International Women's Day?
Same to you.
Yeah, boy, your home doing woman. We share a candy for. The female leadership, they are doing absolutely well.
Very, very well.
More lecturers, MPs, ministers, teachers, even people for your parents, mothers are doing
they serve as role models.
Exactly. They are doing a massive job. So happy International Women's Day going out to all women around the globe.
And moving on to the history of the day. In 1702, Queen Anne, the younger sister of Mary II, becomes Queen Regnant of England, Scotland, and Ireland. In the year 1722, the Safavid Empire of Iran is defeated by an army from Afghanistan at the Battle of Ghaznabad. In the year 1844, King Oscar I ascends to the thrones of Sweden and Norway. In the year 1844, King Oscar I ascends to the thrones of Sweden and Norway. So this is the day in history I have for you. The question of the day. What makes you a proud Ghanaian? What makes you a proud Ghanaian? Then I'll bet me, I'll both say yes. Me a Ghana, me a Ghanaian. What makes you a proud Ghanaian?
Oh yeah.
What may I do? But this because I don't mean Ghanaian and I say where am I from?
Oh yeah, Kafkas. I have Kafkas. We are Kafkas.
We are Kafkas. Oh, I see. And then Patronana say me a Kafkas. What makes you a proud Ghanaian? Nana Mambisa, what makes you a proud Ghanaian?
What makes me a proud Ghanaian is one, I appreciate my color. I am black.
Yeah.
And I'm a proud black woman. Ghana. Send it to be behind your home. I love our culture. I love our values. I love our morals. In fact, I love everything about Ghana. I am proud to be a Ghanaian. Like, it doesn't me having even a reason to be a proud Ghanaian, to love my country. I'm a patriotic citizen. To me, don't mind no matter what happens. Even though we have some back and forth, our economy is not stable. We don't have, the system is not running smooth as we want. Yes, I still love my country. I would rather want to be in this country than be in a country where there is war. So I'm
Ghana is a peaceful country.
Exactly.
As for me, number one, my color. I really love my color. Like, I'm so obsessed with my color. You get it? Because my fat baby, everyone put tosokran and I because of what when you kind of tuntumburn.
Black beauty.
Tuntumburn. I really admire our color a lot, and also our culture. Oh my goodness. Ghana food. Ubenya Ghana. Ubenya fufu. Ubenya. Oh no. Ghana.
Who would even say where's Bana?
No, Adriane, it's different. What you say? When you Ghana, what's nasi?
What's your favorite Ghanaian food?
I don't have favorite.
Biamedi. Okay, Biamedi. But then I will type. We need all the fufu. Opinion gets here kwa.
Oh, fufu. I don't know where I'm going to go to Benko.
The point I will go.
Go to Benko.
Yeah.
Now when I Ghana Adrian na to oko awuzani mulen to zafine. Oh my goodness. I taste everything. I want to try new things. What I say. And then the biana was say udi oya shantine to the fufu ni we nkwa, but at least try new things. What I say. Adrian bi do. Because these are Muslim Adrian bi.
Am pese pa ne nyado abomu bia. Kuya nya
na onye
watch momoni mo kakra. Na de atuma twim wa hwie hu
wonder one aya okay man dem ma no because
we nya chichis enye chichis na hodin ni wom no enye chichis
na etobi pan na wenya. Oh, I say Adrian ne doors, yes. And also Ghana food, oh my goodness, unya. I'm so proud of our food, our culture, our values, but still na the way can say I love my Ghana food. Ghana food is number one. It tastes good. Yes. Now
but me the comments for your social media handles na can ede amawo.
Mama, say repeat the question if your mom. What makes you a Ghanaian? Then I'll bet me able to say yes, Mrs. Me a Ghanaian. You get it?
Then amawo ye Ghanaian. Say ku no on a brofo line ko no free obe hande ye nche.
As if you try it.
And amawo ye Ghanaian.
Then
amawo ye Ghanaian. What makes you a Ghanaian? Then amawo ye.
And Mama, say repeat it. Then Emmaoye Ghanaian.
So if comment for your social media handles near KK ever GH Live TV on Facebook and a GH Live Radio and also our Facebook. Your WhatsApp numbers no and a good screen any over to media for honey I can Eddie. Ma need data me mbo posokra. Ema real ho SMS nso e wo ho WhatsApp numbers na bobo na fa comment no e fa SMS na yenkin kan so no emfa ema Mutari Mohammed aye krada odi agudie wunsem e be so mi ye twa ho sema ye ba e be di agro
midin de Mutari Mohammed ni edu e ya akokense mu nsem endra e wo European bonten so no na ye fidi agro so I say na say na resort into homo AS Roma omotena fie che Brighton e she omokai nine no mitimi Adabraka quarterback etena fie by Liverpool sin about 2-2 draw e wo homo Sparta Praga etena fie Liverpool e di omochi ka she omokai enum no motimo baako e wo homo AC Milan etena fie che Slavia Praga e she omokai nine no motimo mienu wo homo Benfica omotena fie omone Rangers about 2-2 draw e wo homo Flusberg etena fie che West Ham e she omoka baako wentumi nsima Adabraka e wo homo Olympique de Marseille omutena fie omoche Villarreal e she omoka enai no musmentumi nsima Adabraka wo homo we ne result ndra Europa Cup ne etumi course wo homo Europa Conference League no se na result no se etie wo homo Ajax Amsterdam omutena fie mo ne Aston Villa e bo goal draw wo homo bi ntumi amfatena Anthony Nyanko atene mo homo Molde etena fie che Club Brugge e she omoka mienu no mutimo baako e wo homo Olympiacos etine afie na Maccabi Tel Aviv edi omoche kwahye omoka enan na mutumutumu baako ewo ho ma Sturm Graz etine afie na Lille di omoche kwahye omoka miensa omontimensimu Adabrak ewo ho ma Dynamo Zagreb etine afie Chil Park ehye omoka mienu omontimensimu Adabrak ewo ho ma Royal Union etine afie na Fenerbahce di omoche kwahye omoka miensa omontimensimu Adabrak ewo ma Servette etine afie omone Prazan ebo Gorez draw ho ma 90 minutes ba na wie no obi ntuma fa atena nto na nyankwa atena wo ho ma we nso result epue mu ewo Europa Conference League no ndra ewo Saudi Mbonten so match ni bitumi koso wo ho ma Al Shabab omotena afie ma Al Fiha edi omoche kwahye omoka mensa na omotimu menu wo ho ma Damak omotena afie che Al Wada ehye omoka bako omentima the black wo ho ma ndra Cristiano Ronaldo Al Nassr omotena afie na Al Riyadh edi omoche kwahye omoka mensa na omotimu bako ho ma we nso result andra epuem ewo Saudi Mbonten so ndeni mbe no down when it Europe Mbonten so chese matches na bebe na bekoso wo mama chese wo down when it Serie A ni mu a Napoli ombet na fie ni mbe 745 omone Torino e de be share so ho ma wo down when it Spain Mbonten so a Barcelona ni mbe 8 o'clock ombet na fie omone Malaga wo down when it Frank Legoa no so a Nice bet na fie omone Montpellier ni mbe 8 o'clock na sa matches bebe so ma wo down when it German Bundesliga Stuttgart on betting if your money in Berlin and embrace 7:30 na sa match so betumi abaso nyame bo ochina just match na baby na so be course wo ma wo down when it Bundesliga no down when La Liga e was Spain in Bonchester nyame bo ochina say na fixtures na tie wo home Valencia on betting if your money Getafe the best so ma Cadiz on Atletico de Madrid Granada omne Real Sociedad e de besha so ma Girona omne Osasuna and besha so nyame bo ochina matches e boko so nyame bo that Sunday no so say na fixtures net here wo home Deportivo Alaves omne Rayo Vallecano Las Palmas Atletico Bilbao Real Madrid omne Celta Vigo Real Betis and Villarreal so the besha so home we no fixtures e boko so e Spain in Bonten so wo down we ne call e France in Bonten so I say na nyame bo a Saturday say na result fixtures net wo home Lawrence on bet nephew on money Lyon the best so home Lens on money Stade de Brest so the best so home nyame Sunday no Paris de Saint-Germain on bet nephew on money Reims Le Havre on money Toulouse Metz ne Clermont-Ferrand Stuttgart on money Monaco Lille ne Rennes Olympique de Marseille on money Nantes to the best so home nyame Sunday na sa match so betumi abaso home wo down we ne ko Bundesliga ni mu a say na first season so ete wo home Mönchengladbach nyame bo china Saturday no on bet na fie omone FC Cologne the best so omo Wolfsburg omone Hoffenheim Leipzig omone Darmstadt so the best so omo Bayern Munich on bet na fie omone Monza so the best so omo Werder Bremen omone se Dortmund the best so omo nyame bo Sunday na sa match so betumi abaso omo wo dan we ni ko say ye telling Bonten so nyame bo china Saturday say na features net so ho Cagliari on bet if your money Salernitana the best so ho Osasuna Sassuolo bet if your money Frosinone so the best so Bologna on money Inter Milan Genoa on money Monza so the best so nyame bo china na sa match so be so ho ma wo down we ni almighty Premier League ni muso a say na ete wo ho mo nyame bo a ochina no chese Manchester United on betting if you on money Everton the best so on Wolves on money Fulham so the best so on Bournemouth on money Sheffield United Crystal Palace on betting if you match yourself Luton Town nyame bo a chese Arsenal for so betting if you on money Brentford nyame bo a Saturday na sa match so betting about so nyame bo a that Sunday no so say na fixtures net wo home Aston Villa on betting if you match yourself Tottenham Hotspur just West Ham Kudus and Brighton betting if you on money Burnley so the best so on Brighton on money Nottingham Forest so the best so match of the week no Liverpool on betting if you on match yourself Manchester City for no more dash so the match of the week they said Liverpool for the first Man City for the second to nyame bo at Sunday match in the final match no kwata obi obo wi ne de match na 30 in the waji anu to nyame Sunday no de Empire beja wa Anfield Liverpool just 3:45 na sa match me say Liverpool on Monday say Manchester City no more sa match in be so ho match say we so no feature nyame bo ochina and then Sunday about course England in Bonten so mayembra fie na yenhwe de ekoso wo All African Games na Indra All African Game matches betumi koso ma South Sudan omotina ho na Senegal she omoka bako omentima anteka no ho mo Nigeria omotina ho na chese Uganda she omoka mienu na omotime bako ho ma Indra na chese surprises na ekoso Accra Sports Stadium nde nimbre Ghana Branton so mugina kono ho ma 3:30 our Accra Sports Stadium Ghana omone Congo the best ho mo na nimbre 8 o'clock no Gambia so ne Benin ebebo ho ma we ne fe matches a ebokoso wo mbe ma afani mo so wo bamba na sa fem so a say na tie nyame bo ochina Cape Coast Stadium 8 o'clock Nigeria mba no ombetina fi omone ombetina Cape Coast Stadium omone Morocco mu ebobo ho ma kire say nyame bo ochina na nimbre 8 o'clock kire say Ghana Remember Sunday nimbre 8 o'clock Ghana o Cape Coast mbonte Ghana mbayiwa no omani Ethiopia so bebo wo ho ma Tanzania omutino Uganda nyamebo a chese 5 o'clock na some matches bebo o Cape Coast a chese o African Games nde nimbre no mbepa ho to mankasa chese opi ceremony no ebokose o Lagos Stadium nimbre 8 o'clock no opi ceremony bekoso a chese Shatawale ebe perform wo ho ma chese nimbre no ampaye ebedwa ewo chese Lagos Stadium ho me All African Games nimbre we na ye pa ho ntoma embranding ba ye fesia na minja ma menuamba no montu aso
ntari ozende Shatawale ebe perform
yeah
Legon
say All African Games in then no more pound to mankasa
send then then was the 8th March
yeah and then the open ceremony no more pound to mankasa nti Legon Stadium wali ba kwa perform wo homo no mo de bibia no homo asana nga other games na start but football na nya start that Indra Accra Sports Stadium
team ben
Indra Senegal boye and do mo win one na mo South Sudan
okay
we win Indra Nigeria so tina ho na friend say Uganda action mo come
Uganda for share Nigeria
Indra na surprise pa
Ghana be boda be
Ghana be bonya me gwande
ye ne hena
ye ne Congo to Accra Sports Stadium
o try ibetimi a she Congo for
ye betimi ye bo home
na team ben na womo team ben ya select your players ben ya select your for African Games in Ghana
sir I under 24 no and what na a local person be Bernardo Swom and that's dreams for prayer sir Isa so almost striker Isa so much a good attacker so we jana anytime you be show the ocean kwadane de omu good kwadane ya from even though local person na no bombat omu good
see amanya ma fa obi obo national team no abakokra nka ho
we need say we need under 20 into we need nkwadana
na mo obo national team no me under there
like also your brass staff one of the honor from age bia who under 20 who under 17 kwana who you good abetumi abo who 20 years now you good abetumi abo 21 22 any age bia no we good nkwana abetumi abo ba we no under 20 over 20
under 20
in the from 19 18 17 years for no how many numbers are tournament win
I say you pa fan bi so ko
oh da
na wampa na o
superstar
o superstar ba
yes so mo de Shatawale ko because so mo de Shatawale ko edom
you know Shatta you know to me he's for the youth he has this youth exuberance in him.
He's funny.
He carries the youth.
Yeah.
Well, it's anokwane artists are performing now.
I'm sure there will be underground artists and
yeah, being about on another board on a main artist oba.
No, Jini Dimpa.
Oh, why?
Tambeng.
Oh, yeah, nimble
6 o'clock.
Now, and the Ghana match in a time, 3:30. No Congo.
3 o'clock.
Congo.
Accra Sports Stadium.
Accra Sports Stadium. And Legon will be Legon.
Legon, other activities, no, athletics,
okay.
Now, football to be also way, friends, Cape Coast, and Accra Sports Stadium.
Now, Kumasi, the normal will be over. I don't
okay, so one wine is Accra
Kumasi Sports Stadium and Accra the NSO.
But
Accra the NSO.
Kumasi.
Okay.
Ninia the same day, but I want to say Accra no recent time because of show in Yamanyama into a man park in there. Into now like national team squad, the brass and no match. I just keep course and I say Kumasi.
Okay.
But she no more CC I win Kakana Kwana blast and Kono make a session and stand at the moment. But we now question kwada ni tina say o ma manager o major member but stand no say stand into o mpeni na o mbo international match e so.
It's all good say ya say kene Kotoko match no Kumasi no ball. So it's all good. See, across Sports Stadium at 3 p.m. Ghana versus Congo. Ghana your first match. You say you hosty. At least the first match we have to score. Say Nkulaya and join the video.
No, I was so much.
We should bring back the spirit when it comes to our football team now. And they be hosting me. Be we see a winning. That's some ketwa. But comment for your social media handles and mouth. The question of the day still holds. What makes you Ghanaian? What makes you Ghanaian?
Oh, like
Alajina.
One thing say the Americans say Ghana, what you can boast of, say a peaceful country. So once in unity, like yeah, no backo. Ghana for you say a pass him surasem. Yeah, can sempa, but say you saw party a cocoon to Papa Dogba. Mo pa mo be no pa ham kwa say we impound kwa to Facebook and see that. See any akwa say you can sem dey ba say ya sumdie. A peaceful country. On should them who say be almost say most Christian folk we anyway more say that be sakasa na no mbekasa kasa but asumdie never have say.
Internal dia asunje
nebo bosi say Ghana bana asunje the peaceful country cause one na baby a utumi wura na say na akwesa akonfo na de no mo ha adwen kakra ya no na wahwe we ba apart from me there aka asunje na baby a utumi wura abotu wa da abonte kwa ma de achi
I know what I want to hear some pie. Maybe I won't cry. But I read no betimi do comment and stuff on your social media handle na ya can kind idea ma what makes you a Ghanaian. Uncle George aye crowd we ne ye bedi enkomo e wo fi ha ye twa ye hosema ye ba newspaper review and your discussion is next. African no pay no ne wo mo dia ba papa say guarantor system no wo mo assign akofa e dia ba enam abato ho nsensem voters registration enkan ne na ye use pa be pe garanta be ye mienu na wona kodi adanse se ampa wo ye Ghana ni ansa na ya register wo ama voters ID card na sentem ni ye na Ghana card ko ba ye na fe ko register wo hia garanta de ane se wo do Ghana card e de akọ isi asan de ba se de sankofa ho ye nchi o masan akọfa eye garanta no we say wudi nipa bi eba adanse na wona bedi adanse say ampa nipa asimesi wuti hoyi wo no wo ye Ghana ni mapa na ya pen ye do voters ID card no e di amount no so ha ma ne ba Daily Graphic na no pay no wo mo ebo na katafa tosu edu ensia ho no ebo amane se kojo yanka wakasa papa na wasi Ghana ye hia museum papa museum na wo manim ne so osi ye mfa bi ye nka ho etuni Ghana ye hia museum papa ora John kojo yanka nsama wode aba ewo kratafa tosu edu ensia ho no RGI commission to sanction recalcitrant institutions eno so ensemo a Daily Graphic ene anope nsusu no womo ebo na ohwe kratafa tosu edunan ho no ma arahu sembi pa ena epiemu ewo MPP amanyo komo ene se na okopiemu wo Kumasi Montenso amashebedwani edema adehia wo ejuso abato empeso so osanso ye Deputy Finance Minister Ora John Kuma enendra Dayante asemde ene se ora yi atoa nananom ewo nsiedo eya arahu sembi papa ye ma MPP amanyo kwambusuafo ena asante mantemfo nyinada yakọ na kratafa tosu edu ensono eba mane se neno eye Professor Opoku Ajiman nana ene neno NDC amanyoku NEC etim ne so confirm na agina tuma approve amane 100% se ono enkoye running mate Enfama John Dramani Mahama na afi abato ho sensem no yeto aba na se wedi nkunimu de na kire se vice president Ghana ye first female vice president so eno no etini say de ye running mate edema NDC Amanyukura John Dramani Mahama we daily graphic amane ba wo bono ene anopay.
Daily graphic on the news in front of the newspaper. You see 2024 elections guarantor system back. Indelible ink remains. Africa needs more museums. Kojo Yanka. John Kuma passes on page 40. DBG partners to invest 1 billion Ghana cedi in women-led businesses. NDC confirms Prof. Opoku Agyeman running mate.
The Republic Press a bomb and near nano pay. Ewa Katafaya Choso and nine one say Nenuhe National Cathedral. Man penny and Adam Kufadu AC where ye menimno. On one quiet budget. I estimated the Abasa Ghana here $250 million Ghana cedis. $1 million US dollars. And Sana National Cathedral no yet to me area Reverend Kusi Boateng and a do way so no abba. Now we share Katafa edi enim na no musu gusu ba mane we say what a shock pa and it say Ora John Kuma ana watu anananom ewo ensiedo we chirima wonya frishia aduanan enum 45 years and ho so no amane bo Republic Press egusu bo eye John Dramani Mahama the running mate Honsen says the name no NDC Amanyukono aje Professor Opoku Agyeman atum.
Republic Press, what a shock. John Kuma dies at 45. Ghana needs $250 million to complete the National Cathedral. Reverend Kusi Boateng. State must take care of long-serving former MPs Muntaka Mubarak. Tete Kwashi was born in Osu, not Mampom, Gadangbe Council. JM settles on Jane as running mate. Tina Mensah under fire faces backlash for frolicking with NDC candidate as she neglects her own.
Daily analyst and anope no wase yana ne kopiemu ewo etifido mantema wakasa papa di etio mampenyi ginesia wo sise Tamale airport no wamo eberi nemi na wode ato Yakubu Tali na ya na echirema woni mampenyi enya adwo mampenyi santena se na ne ginesie ni nsusuye no onsan enwe ne ho ebiemu.
Daily analyst EC releases election 2024 timetable. It's official. Mahama select Nana Opoku Agyeman. Deputy Finance Minister John Kuma dead. Yana kicks against remaining of Tamale Airport after Yakubu Tali. John Kuma was a Ghanaian patriot par excellence. Akufo-Addo Mourns late deputy finance minister. It's way any the bankrata hodu and any pension mu edi aman and ebedi nkomo ewo efia hanomo wukwada and a Ghanaian frishia eduasia enson 67 years na independence celebration mampenyi and abedi chire ekopie mu ewo apoye mantem kuforidua oho anodi nsembi etutuja Ghana mampenyi kasafa yisi kasem ho ose economy no Ghana bone ho modempa se ohaw bia esority yisi kasem no yetumi esha no ene ye babedi nkomo e de afa yisi kasem so se ampa yetumi aso yisi kasem so ho ano ana Uncle George aye krado ende oni yen ebedi enkomo Uncle George mo akwa abade ba GH Live TV so.
Hello, good morning and how are you?
I'm Yadum. Say tinkomudie. But who say Ghana we na dey udi pa. We are proud Ghanaian and I'm go.
Oh yeah. I am a very proud Ghanaian. The Ghanaian that loves his country and wants this country to go forward and become the beacon of hope to all Africans. I love my country.
What makes you a Ghanaian?
Fantastic question. I think it's the best question I've been asked in a very long time. what makes me a Ghanaian is my ability to link up my independence to the total liberation of the whole African continent. That makes you the Ghanaian. The Ghanaian is the leader of Africa. That makes you a Ghanaian. The Ghanaian is supposed to carry Africa on his or her back and push Africa onwards. Africa is a very great continent. It is the home of civilization. If you know your history, the history that is the real history of Africa, the history that is not the one that you were told by the white men in our schools. Most of the history you learned in our history books, you know, are fake. But the real history of Africa is there. Our civilization, we learned maths was from Africa, science was from Africa. But then when you read our history books, like the ones we were taught in school, you see that everything came from the white man. It's not true. It is absolutely not true. Yeah.
But Uncle George,
Yes.
see first independence near Independence Square. But once you see how we go to regions upon regions,
course.
do you think it's a good idea?
Yes, it is a good idea. I agree with that one. That we take it from one region to the other, so that it helps to galvanize us all. At the Omani Nina Boom, ma Obia Fise, and also a part of the country. And to me, no, a very good idea. Now, Minjin to Bilin say, Mube set up new regions, new regional capitals. No, who we are. The institutions there that makes the regional capital the administrative capital of that region, like the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Agric, Ministry of Transport, and all that, who be different places. That one defeats the whole concept. And the idea now, what can I say? Almost call from one region to the other.
Okay.
Uncle George, yes, share the theme for this year, independence celebration. Now, like this week near Kasafa, I think say our democracy, our pride.
Yes.
Omanpenyi Kasa, Ewo Kufuridia, Usi sa theme so.
Yeah.
And I watch you say, say you choose that theme now, our democracy, our pride, and because Ghana is a democratic country, and we are practicing that democracy.
Who say Mashari? Look, we don't know democracy. Let's face it. Here, Kasano, democracy and Kasan, Yantiasipo. But abofono kono. Now, on the chair and say, oh, most of them practicing democracy. At this stage in our development, okay. Personally, if you ask me, we don't need democracy. We need a strong man at the middle who will push the political, economic, and socio-cultural development of the country to a certain extent. And sana with the democracy abba. Okay? Because more agree on one issue that obesha now or mine more ache. Let me give you a classic example. China, with all this huge population, suppose they were to be democratic as we think, with thousands of political parties, how were they going to even come together and be united and come to the state where China has become a global economic and military power as at now? Because way back in the 60s, as Ghanaians who were using the WC, the Chinese were going to the bush. Okay. And to me, this team said democracy our pride, just symbolic.
Okay.
Ghana ha, upe, mambet na ha, na minka nsembia obine ninjo. Omo match me. But I want to do democracy. So how would you come and say I am under arrest because asama makano when me agony. So me to me, you know, it is just only symbolic. But look, if you look at the speech very well, he spoke about the economic achievements or the economic initiatives abayane ye back when Songo salt mining, to me a brilliant idea. Say you to me share ye ne say you push here a bobo mine pa na mampan na so kan say ohwa nyame na odogana, because ohwe everything that God has given this country now all the salt abeka ho, not the oil and gas, so abeka ho. Now check yourself, how many countries have those, from Norway, Finland, Sweden, Denmark, to all those countries in Europe where we go to borrow money from. TBU, the countries in Europe where we go and borrow money from them, omo ni salt, ni oil and gas, ni those things, apart from Norway that has these small oil fields there, but they are able to manage the monies they get from there very well to develop to the extent that we, with everything that we have, we go there to go and beg them for money, and we go and meet some small boys and girls who will talk anyhow to us and ask us to go on and approve the LGBT plus, because they know we'll go and ask them for money. You see, to me it's sad. This is much here omodem nkola ko gina ewiem match no hwe ye behwa ye fentu ansana. Yes, we say we are independent, okay, yajatum, we are independent only on paper but not in any other thing, because we don't take our own decisions. Even right now at the Ministry of Finance, when they are drawing our budget, they have to wait for inputs from the World Bank and the IMF before they can present the full budget to us. Is that independence?
No.
It is not. Let's learn to speak true to ourselves. Yendi no kwarema ye who say, Sisiano, yapim. What do we do next? Yes, Mampenyin Abekasa, he's one person. He also has one vote. Now let me tell you something too. The beauty of democracy is that the rich has one vote, the poor also has one vote, the wise has one vote, and the idiot also has one vote. You know, any the beauty of democracy. But he mentioned also the rule of law, okay, and the rule of law no entails our judicial system and then the police. So we need some CCA no the police. I'm being saying, as I'm do court so I'm being saying, do the people, we the people, do we have trust in our judicial system and the police? Opia, go out there and then organize some random survey. Then listen to what the people are going to tell you. Until me feel say most of our leaders, they live in their own Ghana, and we the people too, we also live in our own Ghana, because the things they say no, if you apply it to our living standards and our pockets now, in fact, I say you are solving economic issues. Me say, Adwa, P, with your camera and your microphone, ask the random everyday Ghanaian on the street. Say, Bibi ti say gobe. She said, I could do say. Olden times, no, be your friend Kofi broke man. But they are more to any Katia. I know it was for us. She said, no, who do Israel gonna? Oh, Baku. Was it 20 cities? How many of us can go there and buy? Until me feel say, when you follow, they live in their own Ghana, and we also live in our own Ghana. And say, I am just say this year abattoir.
Yeah.
so we are Ghana ni bia na say wabre and I say wo ahochirem wo bra. This is the time for you to sit down and weigh your options and see which of the two parties would help you. Because me, if you ask me, the two of them are the same. Me who difference be okay?
Yeah.
Because omo opposition, omo can some the omo ba na ajegu, and it's been going on like this for a long time. So how long and how many more years are we supposed to endure? Okay, even the Jews on their way from Egypt to the promised land, it was only 40 years.
Yeah.
We how many years? 67 good years. We are still standing at the same spot. So and we need people who love this country, but not people who take politics as business. As you see now, politics and governance in this country has become business.
Yeah.
People go and invest in it and they take back from it. We share more parliamentary primaries here. Chiska, flat screen, ntoma, iPhone. Why? Even assembly, common assembly member, assembly member,
assemblymen who are supposed to be neutral. Yeah.
who are not even paid.
Yeah.
I don't know. Say you are not paid, but you are striving to go and be an assembly man for what? So you don't like a peace of mind. Say utufi wadane ibia unihwe na so obi ababo opunu obo how wonpono wo kodi assemblyman obi wa yabaka kirawo obi ba yare abaka kirawo, like as if you are holding the purse of the district assembly. Intimino, this our democracy, our pride, no. It is only in name. Okay, democracy means every Tom, Dick and Harry in the country has access to good drinking water, good education, good roads, good standard of living. That is the essence of democracy, but not the democracy where some people seem to be getting richer and stinkingly rich, and other people too are getting poorer and miserably poor. That is our being. So we should be able to speak to ourselves. From everywhere, even as well, they put the same thing. And say, look, we are in dire straits. And another point, the invitation of the Ivorian president. We live in West Africa. It's supposed to be a very peaceful area, but recently, no, things are changing, especially from the Sahel, Niger, Chad, Mali, Burkina, Guinea, Wano, and Yapapa. So it's good say any francophone countries in by one. So I agree with the president say or invite Alassane Ouattara to come and grace the occasion for us.
Okay. Uncle George, don't say all Kasan or say we cannot claim we love Ghana if we don't treat our forest or this one right. But on say the leaders, they are not doing. Do you think like the leaders they are doing something about the forest or the this one, especially about the Galamsey something?
Asami okofa Bianca, wafa manka eyapao, because because our president is from the eastern region. Eastern region is the home of Galamsey. I'm Anambra. And you think you say Unim say Omuya Galamsey? Itiwa forest, Itiwa forest. Itiwa forest na eye omaine Japadiano. Omutu Sisiano Itiwa. Omuko kotu bauxite ho ma no so akay court case. Okay, crowd with speech. Yes. So you see
abi say Galamsey ni illegal.
Yes.
And omo terminate mining.
It should not be even be allowed there.
And because to according to him, that is going to generate enough revenue for the country, and that will help us boost our economy.
Obwasi no omotutu the whole township. I say now Obwasi krono e hangi wono. What happened to the money? Obwasi. we call Western region, Axim, half Asini area. I know those areas, but check the villages there. The poverty will cut you like a knife. So what happened to all those monies? You see, answer now. Mukokutu itiwa. It's kind of a coin perfume being said. Inti munja. Amwa omudieni no. You just check their ages. 78, 80, 81. Among us, omobo extra time. We need a new crop of leadership in this country. These old guys, they have failed us miserably. Let's accept it, okay? Because now Adwa, you and Erica, it's now your turn. Because any econo, and they have a very clever way of covering the misuse of public funds, and it's tragic. But I don't know what can we. So me this democracy our pride, you know, I don't buy it. Yeah.
Uncle George, unsa wo kasa no kasa the democracy no abrofo ni econo and we dijai. In president's speech no ono so say abrofo na amfa nya ye. The democracy we have today, we worked hard, we fought for it. Enya abrofo ni dijai. You could fight away. Yani ya pre democracy nya obroni bi na dem ayi.
Ha, man. Okay. In time Lusa, like I would have taken the whole morning to lecture and talk about these things. Okay. One, you go far away. Okay. The white man, when he was leaving the country, wanted another way to come back to Africa and exploit us, right? And he knew, say, per our culture and nature and our social upbringing, you know, when they give us democracy, we would abuse and misuse it. And that's exactly what we've done. And they are back. Now, they are dictating to us. So which one did you grow? We haven't grown in anything. The only thing we do is to grow plantain and cassava and all those. You see, it's a kind of crema in one. If we are able to speak true to ourselves, it will help us. Ghana is a beautiful country, and I agree with the president that we are a beautiful country and God has endowed us very well. But the critical decisions that we should take for us to go on to the next level, no, there are decisions in your life when you take, especially if you are a young lady, your first boyfriend, who you get married to, where you go to stay, which job you do. These are critical decisions in your life, which you need to take. Very critical decisions, which you have to look very carefully before you take those decisions. When it comes to Ghana, when we are taking critical decisions now, we okay, because like how come we have an indigenous Ghanaian manufacturing automobiles like Kantanka, still we go to Japan and spend how many? 543,000 $543,000 for one Land Cruiser, and we buy about 200 multiplied by 200. Suppose we are giving the money to Kantanka, say, look, you can't see me my even say who you simply say or not obey spare parts na more.
Yeah.
You will use your money to go and buy spare parts, but we will go to Japan with our money, go and buy their cars, and take more money to go and buy spare parts. So the Japanese, they know we are sick people. I work with white people. I work with a lot of them, and they have scant regard for us because they know say we are like we don't love our country. We just talk, but we don't actually mean it. And look, there are two Ghanas. There's one that the politicians live, and there's one that you and I we see. What they enjoy, we don't. It's also economic aid, and the country is good and nice. May say for a camera and a microphone, go to town and talk to people, and they'll tell you the struggles they face. Those sitting in this torturous that we see here, ain't easy. You're so very. We are in dire straits.
Uncle George, finally.
Rent, you're saying?
Single room.
Single room, you're saying?
Anybody.
Can you afford it? Ghana, 67 years old. We can't build affordable housing for the people. Still, yet to come rent 2-3 years. Nobody is saying anything. And you tell us that we have solved our economic way. Me no,
Uncle George, final words. The government, the president didn't touch on the LGBTQ plus, but talking about taking critical decisions in Ghana in your speech.
Yes.
For LGBTQ.
It's another critical decision.
Yeah.
Yes. We say a critical decision. No, Shania Omoyano, Minister of Finance, Abba, say so. Ukosania, a brofono omuma sika.
I affect your democracy.
It's a joke. It is. Yeah. Because on my way, we have beautiful people, and God really blessed us with almost everything. But the kind of leaders we keep on electing, so can't we see? And our school, and we don't want to use our brain. Let's think. Use our heads. Because people form groups, call them political parties, ostensibly to seek for power. And when they get the power, they go and enrich themselves and build political dynasties for themselves, to the detriment of all of us. And we are still doing the same mistakes. And we keep on doing it all the time. And then you say about democracy, our pride.
Uncle George, you better say, I am big. And with this conversation, next week we will delve much into a EC, new rule on Mudiaba. They abolished the guarantor.
Yeah.
The guarantor system. Now they've brought it back. So say I want to mean use Ghana card in Kwa as a guarantee so we Ghana need to go register for a Ghana card. Next week Monday, you better suffer.
Mami, only 1 minute. About one.
Okay.
It is part of our
democracy.
Good. How come they go back and forth? And they say, or China say, yeah, the guarantee baba, you have a guarantee back. Now you were offense IPAC, no Marco, no Marco, no Maba. What kind of thing is that? Why do we treat this country like that? What can you say? Yes, Menka. But anyway, you people look very nice this morning.
Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Farm Stores Enterprise Adama.
Thank you. Still have more back pass.
My language and food I like. That is what makes me a Ghanaian. And I feel Nana Kwame or say my blood and DNA and also gobe in my veins. That is what makes me a Ghanaian. Bennett says that birth made me a Ghanaian. Or no so dia or day abba no. Adedeji said I'm not. It's a general question. The criteria for being a Ghanaian or a citizen of any nation is basically based on patriotism, understanding, birth, and probably through adoption. That is coming from Eye Adedeji. Onusu dia or day abba no. Albert he says by birth and by citizenship. That is what makes him a Ghanaian. Today we have a celebrant in the Ghana Football Association, and there is Daniel Kofi Twere. Daniel Kofi Twere, he is a player of the national team of Ghana. Today is your birthday. Fremberg or Sanso Ebo Fremberg and no Ewo Germany in Mountain. So today happens to be your birthday. Happy birthday going out to you, Daniel Kofi Twere. May the good Lord bless you, increase you, give you the strength, give you the knowledge. Oma hode na ube here na dia bobo abwa on my Ghana, I'm on my Ghana, so no to me acronym. Happy birthday. This is coming from the special someone.
Your crush.
This is coming from your crush.
Your crush.
Daniel Kofi Twere, happy birthday. Where you agape crush?
Nah, hey, today they are
gaffy crash.
Okay, Miss Mommy Falcona and wish Madame for happy birthday or Nigeria, your friend Adelike Isaac. I know you are watching this, and I pray that the good Lord answers your prayer, gives you strength and wisdom, and also protect and guide you. And may you live long as well. Happy birthday to you once again.
Wow, Tiffany, so do birthday. Happy birthday going out to you. 8th March for happy birthday going out to you. So I come in 9 days, pepe. Now my birthday as soon. Happy birthday in advance. Me pa show. Me the birthday gift.
I wish that obey don't want any to tell me birthday. I'm praying.
I can me birthday then I me pay. Okay, they come me.
Me bisao.
Oh, they be me say come me then I me pay.
And then now.
Then I me catch you say I me pay. Can then I me see me.
Minka.
Can.
Phone.
Can you hear? Can you hear?
Phone. PHONE. Phone.
And one I can birthday wish me to me pay me pay. What the kind of bar magic?
Those don't pay kind.
But me say what the bar magic. What
they make you am?
Oh, the bar magic, but no one I can and pay. The birthday is in 9 days. Yeah, wish you who now Mrs. Sodiano. Oh, the but me didn't add the nana at show. Akuma amwa komini ekwia si edu asapon ana jumede ye de ever so me better Uncle George say ojebre ene yen etwetwe nkomo Muntari Mohammed ene de agudie mu nsem so no ebeso me the production team ni nyina say some boy chidom manage media so no etimi e ba so what if you share yen e do comment so no e ba ye ne better was say catch us same time next week.